What's up, everybody? Today we're trying out a game called Tamarak Trail.
Tamarak Trail.
This is just the demo because the game is not out yet, but it is a deck building roguelike. They liken themselves to like Slay the Spire, Monster Train, FTL, Cross the Obelisk, etc. So we like those games, so we're gonna give it a shot and see what happens. Going into it blind as we always do. Lodge hero to the trail. Lodged. Who's there? Oh, it's you. Welcome to Sturgeon Lodge. Upgrade the lodge here. The lodge has fallen into disrepair over the years. Restoring the lodge can help you on your journey. Collect a Garmin Bosia to restore the lodge. Choose a hero for your journey. Fight your way through the trail to unlock new heroes. Start your adventure here. Be careful and good luck.
All right. Well, these different lodge upgrades look like they cost that bozo
Yes.
material.
And we only can see how much the botany lab costs to upgrade right now because these are unlocked in challenge perks. It's just locked. Okay. So, we're not doing any upgrades right now.
Okay.
Hero, the detective. Conquer the trail with sharp wit and a crossbow.
And then two locked characters.
A magician and a tracker.
Tracker.
Well, that tracker is expansive.
Woo!
Magician, he's reasonably priced. Tracker, he's a bit of a diva. Okay.
I like the stained glass window of the lodge there is like a space whale.
Yeah, a spale. Maybe we'll find a spale on the trail.
Maybe.
Welcome to the trail. You are here. Every good trail map has that sign. That's true. Here. Select an icon to move forward. Scroll to the right to plan your path. Whoo. It
just sort of keeps going.
Yeah. I think this is in lieu of X. I think because there's like a boss there. Looks like there might be like a boss kind of there. Okay.
All right. Well, I see a lot of skulls, which I'm assuming are a basic battle. I'm seeing chests, which I assume are just items. A little campsite, which I'm assuming are like campfires. Those are probably the events.
Yeah, I'm guessing events. There's no chart to tell you exactly, so you got to learn by experience.
Having played enough of these, there's a weird, unique symbol down in the bottom right of this current screen.
Oh yeah.
A little a signpost.
So what we could do is we can take this middle path because it has some of every icon essentially, and then it goes into an elite fight here.
What I'm assuming, we're assuming it's an elite.
And then we can kind of squirrel down to go to this guy.
Yeah, it's a lot of fights in a row to get to that one, but
we gotta know what it is.
We gotta know what it is. I agree. So yeah, all right.
Deadly meeting. A hooded figure approaches you. Behind you can see a cart with what you can only assume to be a dead body. A figure gestures first at you and then at the cart. And then it's down here. Hey, you adventurer, you found something interesting there, right? Yeah, I did.
Reach for your weapon. Point towards the body. Point towards the cart. Point towards the road.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to necessarily reach for my weapon. He could just be like an undertaker doing his job.
Yeah.
So, hooded figure approaches you. Behind you see a cart with a dead body. First to me, and then to the cart.
But we should point to the body or the road. Probably the body. That's my guess.
I was almost thinking towards the road, like maybe he's like being really weird asking for directions, and you're just like, that way.
Yeah, maybe. Go for it.
I figure give you some gold coins and leaves.
All right.
I'm going to assume that that's because we gave him successful directions, maybe.
Yep. That's my gut.
Okay. That is a bird with a gun.
it's a bird with a rifle. He's got his head on a swivel, though. Look at him. He's ready.
Creatures in the trail may not be friendly. Need to defeat monsters on your way to continue. Grab a die. Throw it on the rolling pad. Use your abilities by dragging them from the die to the target. Every ability costs resolve. Resolve is a regenerative resource you spend to use on abilities. Resolve's regeneration per turn is shown here. So we get 7 resolve per turn. We have 25 resolve now.
Okay.
Cost of ability is in their description panel. Hearts are your health. Try not to lose them. Without resolve, enemy attacks will wound your hearts. Single attacks cause 1 wound no matter what the damage amount. Watch out for multiple attacks that can cause more wounds. Be warned, your enemies also have resolve in hearts. Enemies resolve or regenerate, so plan accordingly. Each enemy's intent is above their head. He plans on attacking us for 4.
Yep.
Intent shows the action the enemy will do during their turn. Now let's quickly discuss your dice. As mentioned before, each dice ability costs resolve. However, not using a dice during your turn will add 1 additional resolve next turn. This is your auto roll button. This button releases your hero's unique power. That covers the basics. I'm sure you'll figure out the rest.
Okay.
Alright. So let's see here. Basic attack. Deals 5.
Well, it looks like he has 2 health, so that should just end the fight, right?
Well, no matter what the damage it does, 1 heart per attack, and I think we gotta get through his resolve first, if I was understanding it correctly. Yeah.
Oh.
So we gotta get through his resolve, and then his hearts will become available. So that roll didn't roll so much, but yeah. But now we got plenty of resolve. Doesn't look like we're getting any more back.
Probably because it's tutorial battle. You're going to finish him here.
Oh,
there's another one.
Am I though? Okay, well we gotta take this guy out before he causes problems. Oh man.
Well.
Okay. Well. Yeah, I guess.
As I say,
I've gotten nothing but the attack so far.
I see that. If you click the auto roll button, does it just roll both dice?
Probably, but I like the tactile.
I agree.
All right. But thankfully, I just have enough resolve to just kind of bully my way through the encounter. It looks like. Yeah.
All right then.
Victory. Pick one. Fake evidence. Gain 2 resolve thingy and 2 armor, presumably.
Maybe.
Flip the die to the bottom. Calm down. Gain 5 armor per something or other.
It has a +2 on it.
Oh yeah, it does have a +2 on it. And hide. Gain 4 stealth. Receive half damage. Now fake evidence. Gain something and then flip the die to the bottom. Does that mean that I essentially get that and then I get the opposite side of the die too?
I think so. That would be my guess. So go ahead and grab that.
I'm gonna grab that. That seems good. You have a new ability. Equip it on your die in the Dice Forge screen. Open the Dice Forge screen to customize your dice. So we can make our dice into whatever we want.
Interesting.
Customize your dice ability in Dice Cores here. Grab a dice and place it in the middle to customize. Alright. Unwrap your dice. So 3 bleed per thing. 5 damage, 5 damage, 5 damage, 5 damage, and 6 armor. Okay. So now
You can replace one of the attacks with that, essentially.
Yeah. And then I can make it so if I roll that, I'll do that, and then if our theory is correct, it would flip to the bottom, which would be this, and then it would do an attack anyway.
Yeah.
So something like that. Can also hold a single dice score. Dice cores are powerful modifiers for your dice. Drag and drop dice cores here. I guess we don't have any cores. Return to the trail when your dice is complete. Okay. So we don't have any cores, but we can get cores to further modify dice.
I was going to say, can you hit that to re-wrap it up and look at the other one just so we can see what's on that other die?
Sure. Alright. Backflip. One dodge, flip to the other side and exhaust. And then this got 3 attacks and then 2 defends.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
obviously we were able to save that other attack. So if we wanted to put that attack on something else, we were like, we don't need 2 defends on that die.
Yeah.
We could theoretically just swap it out for an attack.
Okay. Unfamiliar fungi. You ever seen mushrooms like these? Viscous fluids drip from, viscous fluids drip from the colorful toadstools, looking strangely appetizing. Their air glitters with spores, and your head is feeling a tiny bit light. Feast on the fungi. Inhale deeply. Prepare a mushroom tea, or stomp on the unnatural.
All of that sounds very dangerous. I think the tea is the most likely to handle whatever problems are in there.
Yeah, who doesn't like a good mushroom tea?
Stomping on it is going to just spread the spores harder.
Yep.
And then just eating it or inhaling spores seems bad.
It's like, I've played Space Quest 2. I know what happens when you try to bump into a spore.
Yep.
You pass out after experiencing intense visions. Gain 8 drowsy and 1 permanent resolve regeneration.
Ooh.
Well, the permanent resolve regeneration is, I don't know what the drowsy is.
Well, it's a psychic Pokemon that evolves into a Hypno.
Okay. Contained Musek does 1 attack to all monsters on spiky thing that we still don't know exactly what that is. All die bounces are counted twice.
All die bounces?
Or remove 1 random debuff stack on flip.
Well, we do have 2 different a face on each die that can do a flip.
Yeah, and I kind of like that, and it's something I understand what it does.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's grab that. Now is that a core? Because this thing is glowing here. Yeah, so that's a core. So we want to put that. So hold on.
We actually want to put both flip abilities on 1 die.
Yeah. So what if we do something like that? Wrap that back up. Go over here on this one.
And swap out one of the side attacks.
Yeah, we'll do one of the side attacks like that. So we can flip on this side, and then we can flip on this side, and then if it does a flip, cool stuff will happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems like a good idea.
All right. Oh, we got like an angry wombat looking thing
with a pistol.
Increased resolve regen by 1 per wound.
Interesting.
And then our drowsy. Reduced resolve regen by the amount of stacks. Ooh.
Oh, it started with 8. Oof.
So being drowsy is really bad, but getting the 1 permanent resolve. So overall, long term.
Long term, it'll be great, but early on, it's going to be a problem.
Some of your abilities are affected by bounces between the dice. Oh, is that what the spiky thing is? Is bounces? A bounce happens when dice collide together. Oh, so you
actually want to roll your dice together.
Or roll one and then purposely roll the other one into that one.
Yeah, okay.
Each bounce increases the cost of an ability by 1 resolve.
So that's not necessarily just good.
Each pair of dice can only bounce once. Some abilities increase in power with more bounces. Okay, so I don't necessarily want to bounce with what we got going on.
Right. So you do want to roll it 1 by 1.
Okay.
Well.
So I'll do that, and then
And then it's still better. Spend 1 resolve to gain 6 armor is still better than just taking the hit of 3.
Yeah. Some attacks grant your shield, which protect your resolve. Your shield will reset each turn. Enemy attacks decrease your shield before your resolve. Yeah, that's...
Makes sense.
Okay, so let's...
Oh, perfect.
Backflip. Gain 1 dodge, flip to the other side, and exhaust. Okay. So let's...
I assume that's on... you throw that on yourself, I assume. No?
I don't know how to do it.
Oh, there you go.
Read the descriptions carefully. Some abilities exhaust after some use. Exhausted abilities require you to refresh them at a significant resolve cost. Okay. Let's see. Consume 1 stack of dodge to resolve. He's got spinny head, so I don't know what he's doing. But it doesn't look like he's attacking, so I'm gonna get my damage in while I can here. Okay, so if I can get 2 more attacks, I will win. Oh, this is the exhausted one. Okay. I had enough resolve to handle that. If I can get 2 attacks, I'll be fine. Or...
Can you... I was going to say, can you throw it at the other die and try to knock it off of that side?
I hadn't thought of that. There's dice bumping. But, I hadn't thought of, like, trying to change outcomes. Alright, well, let's try it. Oh, he's doing a lot of damage to me right now, actually.
That's true.
You know what? I think I want to keep... applies 3 bleed per bounce.
Per bounce.
Okay, so that one does want to bounce. So, okay, we're just gonna block a little bit here. Alright. I feel like our flip strategy is not as good as I would like it to be.
I mean, we're just getting started.
Alright. I still just need 2 more attacks because he's rejecting 5 per turn. Alright, give me an attack. Thank you.
There you go.
Okay. Victory. Apply 10 damage and 2 bleed per bounce. Uncommon.
Okay, costs 4.
Deals 5 damage and applies to blind, so that's just better than our regular attacks.
Yep.
And spread shot. Deal 4 damage to all enemies. Make another attack to an enemy if you bounce. Okay. Well, this is the only uncommon one.
Aren't they all uncommon?
Nope. The other 2 are
Oh,
common.
no. I saw the blue and assumed...
Nope. Let's see.
It's also huge damage on a single hit. Like, even ignoring the bleed, right? It's still a 10 damage.
Well, only
unless
if you don't bounce.
It's... So, it depends on... English is dumb, right?
Yeah.
Because is it 10 damage and 2 bleed per bounce? Or is it 10 damage and 2 bleed per bounce?
I read it as 10 damage and 2 bleed per bounce.
Right. And I read it the other way.
It's a lot of damage, though. We could...
yeah, it should be good. We can give it a shot.
Yeah. Maybe we can kind of...
Make one flip die, 1 bounce die?
Well, ideally, if we're doing bounce dies, we want 2 bounce dies because they have to bounce against each other.
Oh, that's true.
Let's see.
This is the one that has nothing fancy on it, so... Yeah, just put the bird in the middle. Oh, yeah, take off. Have more attacks.
Yes, this will be the offense. You know what? This is
the
angry die.
The angry die. All right, and what are you gonna change anything on that one?
Let's see. This one also likes the bounce. This is our other bounce card. So each die has something beneficial per bounce, which is sort of kind of what we want. Yeah, honestly, this is kind of fine the way it is. So we'll try this for now. Heal 1 heart and gain 5 energy for the next combat.
Okay.
Sure. And then
An elite fight.
we're still gonna be a little bit drowsy, aren't we? Oh no, our drowsy's gone.
No, we got it.
Also, you're a large lad.
He's the first one using a non-gun.
Let's see. And he gets
Increase
more
yourself by
resolve
1
by wound.
And he's doing his spinny thing. If you hover up above there, can you see what that does? Or
No, I'm trying to hover over it right now. I have no idea.
okay.
So do you think it'd be better do you think auto roll always bounces the dice?
I don't know. I think it's worth trying.
I did that time.
But then we'd gotten dice that didn't need it.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to defend because it doesn't look like he's attacking, so I'll just hit enter.
Save the resolve. Oh.
He summoned a friend, and his friend's got a gun. You were just talking about it.
Woo! That's a lot of damage.
Exposed. Receive 50% more damage for each stack. Consumes all stacks on attack. Ugh.
That's a lot of damage. Now we got a flipper though.
They did not bounce on the auto roll.
They did not bounce. Yep. So all right. So we're gonna have to try seeing if we can play them to each other then.
Okay.
See if we can force a bounce.
So right now we are in not good place right now.
Yeah, I think we just gotta hit the front guy and we're just gonna take the hit here.
Change of plan. Reroll all rolled and unused dice per combat. So I could just reroll
once
that.
per combat.
Do I do it now or do I just kind of hold?
I think you just take the hit here and save that.
Because I'm going to be taking a heart's worth of damage. He's going to take all of my resolve.
I mean, if you want to do the reroll and see if you can get some armor.
I think I want the opportunity to try to do something. Well,
And attack anyway. Yeah, so you're fine.
just ouch. Okay.
He didn't get through at all. I'm confused as to why he didn't get through, but you know what? Whatever.
Well, his friend's gone.
You don't have a lot of resolve here, so.
I don't, but he's got 10 attack coming our way. I wonder if there's ever just the strategy of just don't even roll, end your turn, and let resolve go. But the damage.
But you might as well roll. You don't.
Yeah. But he's gonna do damage to our resolve anyway. But this costs resolve to do. Ooh, it's a pickle.
I say go for it. Just lean into him.
Okay, that means we're down to 2 resolve. And there goes 2 of our hearts.
And we'll heal him up later. It's fine.
Okay. So
That's good.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll backflip.
And we won't even have enough resolve to play both of these.
What happens if I try? Will that even let me? Yeah, just not enough. Okay.
He goes to whip. We dodge.
That is our exhausted dodge.
Costs 3 to use it, which means if we do that, we won't have enough to attack.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do it, but just looking at it was just like, no, so we still have enough to attack. We're getting absolutely annihilated, but this will take away 1 of his hearts, but I think we'll die if we do it.
I think that is correct.
So I think we just have to end turn.
Yeah, just so that we can survive the turn.
Okay.
A bleed per bounce. That said, if we do that, we die.
Yeah, but I think we.
But I think we're just in trouble.
And then the bleed does stuff, and then we just. Bleh. Elementary Rebuke. Deal 1 damage, make another attack per bounce. Okay.
So if we've got lots of bounces.
Okay, so this was like the knowledge run.
Yeah.
We didn't get any weird dollars. So let's just go for a very quick run back here. We learned some lessons. Humming Monolith. A monolith stands alone on top of a small hill. An ominous humming sound comes from its direction. The air is electrified. You feel threatened. We can touch it. Stay a while.
Stay a while and listen.
Destroy it. It's just area. I mean, Deckard Cain's never steered us wrong.
Deckard Cain's never steered us wrong.
So that mesmerizes you. You gain 5 drowsy and $1 thingy.
I'm just gonna call it Gorgonzola.
Yeah.
I know it's not remotely what it says, but I'm doing it.
You know, Gorgonzola's fine.
Tasty cheese. Oh, it's a mosquito.
Oh, it's a bug.
They're doing bug things.
Alright. So this is the dodge flip thing, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to try not to do it. Just end our turn.
He's got 3 things underneath his character there.
Pest. Gain 1 pest a stack if wounded per round. Heal 1 wound and lose 2 pest stacks on 3 pest stacks.
That's fine.
And then Wild Heart we've seen. And then dodge.
Everybody's got it. You got to dodge. Okay. And he'll dodge that. And he'll take that hit and gain pest. Poisoned. I say we should try to, again, see if we can manually force a hit.
Yeah, I should, because every time I auto-roll, I bounce unless this comes up, in which case I absolutely didn't bounce.
Well, so then this would be a good turn for the...
I just unclicked it, and then it went... It's not clear as to what activates that die and what doesn't. And I have to click on it to look at it.
This might be a good one for the force reroll, or the one reroll per fight. Or do you want to just hit him once and then be done with it?
I could do that just to see if I can get him to bounce. Although now it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it could matter. Let's see if you can... Yeah, you can force the bounce.
Alright, so now I need 2 attacks because he's got a dodge going. And that'll do. The bug has been debugged.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, that's another bounce die.
Exploit weakness. Deal 7 damage. Flip the die randomly if hit enemy attacked has any debuffs. And then here's the powerful shot, which is the bounce thing, and then this is the other bleed bounce thing. Which is just not as cool as powerful shot.
Not
but
as cool,
it costs
but
much
costs
less.
1 as opposed to, because it was costing 4.
I really like exploit weakness.
It's like even if the flip doesn't happen, it's still 2 energy for 7 damage, which is just better than the basic attack.
And if we can get debuffs, I think that'd be pretty strong. So I like that one.
Like that bleed that we're not doing.
Like the bleed that we're not doing. But we could do. It's possible.
So then again, we should have that on a separate die from the bleed.
Which is this one.
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, I agree. We don't need all that dodge. Or all that block.
Okay. Alright. Angry Wombat Man again.
I'm trying to knock it into it. Well, you knocked it.
Yeah. Not even gonna use that one. Swift. Double the damage from your next attack. Consumes 1 Swift.
Okay.
Okay. So I want a bump here, but I don't want to flip that die, so just a light little baby bump. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good time for a dodge.
Yeah.
So that's not the dodge. That's the...
No, this one is the dodge.
Oh, yeah. Dodge and flip.
And then this one is apply 3 bleed. And this one is just hit in the face.
Well, it said 3 bleed per bounce, but it...
Yeah, I think it only counts...
A die can't get more bounce, it said.
Unless we get more dies in the future or
Maybe.
something. Well, that could have gone better.
That's fine. He's swinging, so putting up armor is fine. I don't understand why the amount of resolve we recover each turn seems to be wildly different some turns.
You know what? I'm gonna reroll that one. Yeah.
There you go.
Bang. Bushwhack. Deal 4 damage and flip the die to the left. Gain 3 safe house, which is regaining 3 energy per turn. I kind of like that. It doesn't do anything by itself. Like, it's not doing any damage or anything, but more energy for later. Deal 2 damage to all monsters. Flip the die to the right.
Now, see, that I like. That I like a lot.
So this is 4 damage to one thing and flip to the left. This is 2 damage to all things and flip to the right.
See, this is where we need a combo of those 2 faces side by side. So you can do 2 damage to all monsters, flip it to the left. 4 damage to the monster, flip it to the right. 2 damage to all monsters, flip it to the left. 4 damage to the...
Would it go until you ran out of energy?
I would assume until you ran out of energy or chose to stop using it.
Interesting. All right, we'll grab a ricochet. Do we have any dies that are like, I definitely want something to the left of this?
Well, we can make it so that like the bleed bounce is set up that way.
Where?
Right, like move the bleed bounce to the center, and then put that to the left of it.
Something like that.
So now if we roll the ricochet, we can force it onto the bleed.
Okay, which is only good if we're bouncing all the time, though, and the bouncing does make things cost more. So
that's true.
So we're setting up to want to bounce, but there might come a time where we don't want to bounce.
Right.
And the only reason why I'm interested in the bounce bleed is because we have the exploit weakness, where we can get extra benefits.
Right. Which is why I said to put the one that we just got on the die we did, so we have more chance of making bleed.
Yeah.
Because it's currently our only debuff. Do we...
There's a part of me that just wants to be like... Just, the dodge is nice, but the exhaust part... Because I keep landing on the exhaust and I'm just like, ugh, costs so much.
Mm.
But the first time you land on it, it's really good. So it's like, I don't know.
Now here's the thing. This early, is that dodge really any better than just rolling armor?
The first time, yes, because
the one dodge is it ignores the next attack. Yeah. But if enemies are only doing 4 or 5 damage a swing, the armor's the same thing.
Yeah, it's just that this does the flip thing too. But defense
that is true.
The defense costs nothing, so you know what? This will be our more defensive die. Then we'll rock this out for now.
You could put it with like the dodge into the big hit.
You could, but then yeah, it's. I think we just need more stuff. We need more dice.
So go up to the shop. Or the
yeah.
treasure chest, anyway. I say shop.
Okay. Reroll first roll of combat. Random removes one random debuff stack on flip. Gain 1 defense on die bounce. Okay, so this will allow us to get more benefit from bouncing, which I think I like.
Yeah. Obviously, it's a core, I assume, so we got to put that in the die.
Yeah. So our bleed die is the one that wants to bounce.
So you might as well.
So we might as well put the core in that one.
Yep.
But we're gonna just be bouncing dice now, so. Oh, it's a bird with a gun again. Alright. Boop.
That's a guaranteed bleed.
Yeah. And then yeah.
Putting up the armor is still more efficient than taking the hit.
Hey!
Oh, beautiful.
So now we're gonna do that, and then it's gonna flip randomly.
He brought in a friend. That's fine. We can finish the back one off at least.
I thought this fight was supposed to be over already. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Dang pigeons. Alright, game.
Well, you know what? He's shooting for 8 anyway.
We're just gonna keep blocking. There we go. Now we get a bounce in there, which means that we can add some bleed. And then we'll take a little bit of damage here. But it's fine. We can take it. Alright. With your defenses. Okay. I was curious to see if the bleed would kill him. He regained his energy and then the bleed ticked. So he didn't die. But that'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Perforate. Deal 3 damage 3 times.
For 4 energy. Okay.
Bushwhack, which is deal 4 damage and flip the die to the left. Oh, hold on. We could do the thing.
We could do the thing.
We could do the thing. All right. I mean, we got to try to do the thing, right?
We got to try it, right?
Was it on you?
It's on you.
It
yeah.
was on you.
We'll have to move the bleed to another side there. But then, so now if we roll one of those 2 sides, we might be able to just jiggle.
Honestly, I'm going to take the defense off of this die because
No. Now, do you want to be done with it? Because we could put the exhaust dodge in that top slot
to just really set it into motion.
to make sure that we're gonna get this at some point.
All right. And then yeah, this one already has 2 defenses in it, so this will be our more defensive die. Do I want it to be a 50% defense, or do I just keep it like this?
I don't know. It's a hard call because you've been rolling defenses, then going.
Yeah, I know, but I know the second that I take away too many defenses, I'm
That's
just
when
going
we're
to
gonna die.
Yeah, I'm gonna die and be like, why didn't I have any more defenses?
Correct. My hubris.
Every time. Come on.
Right.
It's not letting me. It's not letting me move.
No.
I'm right there.
Yeah, it won't let you click that. Oh. Turns out that was not where it looked like it was at on the map.
Okay.
Like if you look at the when we go back, I actually can see it on the map. It's just poorly made. Hard to see, I should say, not poorly made. This game's very, very pretty.
So let's just set you up with a bleed and a smack.
Yep, that's a good one.
All right.
He's bringing in his friend.
Who's got friends? Then he hit us with the exposed.
Yep. Oh, perfect. Here we go.
Is it time?
I was just about to say maybe you should do it before you do the bounce so that things don't cost as much.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. And then, hey, look, now we can do 2 to everybody. And hey, look, we can do 4 to somebody. Oh, infinite combo!
I like how the game is just like, you hold on right now. I appreciate that the game was prepared for our shenanigans.
The game was very prepared for the shenanigans. Honestly, I think just keep the bleed up on the big guy.
Yeah, I think so. The game was just like, you hold on.
Wait a minute.
That's
not allowed.
Everybody back up. All right, we're getting lots of bleed situations going on here.
Yeah. Just keep stacking it on the. Is it?
Yeah, one damage
it's one
per
stack. Yeah.
So,
I'd say stack him hard. And honestly, that with the armor is not a bad way to live.
Okay.
Although we said earlier that the bleed can't. Can the bleed?
Yeah. If we have enough bleed, it can do things. It's just that we didn't have enough bleed earlier.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. But now, if we get more bleed, we should bleed the front guy, because I think that's enough bleed that he's just going to be dead.
That was the one that wanted to bounce, so I don't even have to bounce that one.
That's true. So
I think we hit him to get him to die faster.
Yeah, because he's the bigger problem. And put up the armor, because this is gonna hurt. Okay, now he's already. Oh, I was gonna say he's already dead, but what the hell is that?
Whip of Embers. Apply 1 fire when attacking. But the bleed should go before he attacks, so he should be dead.
He's got 4 armor and 5.
Oh, yeah, the 4 armor. Well,
and the 5 resolves. Now I'm not sure. We could just attack and kill him.
Yes.
And then put the bleed up on the new guy, on the front guy.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if he was going to retreat or not, because with elite sometimes that happens.
Yep.
Ah, dang. You know what? Yeah, I'll pay the price. We're real good at getting that bleed.
I mean, more bleed is not bad.
Alright, and then he'll hit me for a little bit. Yeah.
He's very bleedy.
1/6 of the time, we'll get bleeds every time. There we go. You know what? We're not even going to bounce that over here. Let's just, infinite combo.
No, I was about to say, they broke our die.
Oh, because
it exhausted that.
They exhausted it.
Does nothing while exhausted. Play to refresh.
No, I was gonna not play that and re-roll the die.
That's fine. He's super dead now. Beautiful. Look at that. We died to this guy last time, and this time we get out of here with full health. Oh, that gives us a new die.
Whole brand new die. Okay.
What faces were on it, though?
Oh, yeah, I can see now the way the
there's a little,
swirled.
yeah. That treasure chest is actually on the lower path.
Oh, well, darn.
I mean, I think that's fine. It worked out just fine.
Okay.
Go check out our new die just in case it's got things we need to fix. Yeah, it's got no faces. Gotta open it up first. There you go.
That's all we got for now.
Well, now the question is...
Do we spread it out?
Do we want one die that's a 50-50 of doing nothing, or do we want all 3 dice to have one bad face? And I honestly don't know which of that is better.
I think we're gonna get more faces, so I think having one bad die...
one bad die is still technically an upgrade to where we were, right?
Yeah.
So that top path has just 3 fights, which sounds the worst.
I ain't gonna do that. But now we can head up because we can figure out what that other event thingy is. Oh.
That's
pretty cool.
It's like a weasel with a shotgun riding a horned beetle with a cannon.
All right.
Look at us.
So first of all, infinite combo.
Infinite combo.
Like how the die just goes. Oh.
Admittedly, that's a little sad because all it does is it does an extra attack and then breaks the side of the die.
Yeah. It's probably meant to discourage that kind of thing. Okay, but now we can do some other testing here.
Yep.
Yeah, so this one got bounced twice. So it's how many times that die gets bounced.
Oh, and it's okay. So what they're saying earlier is each pair of dice can only bounce once. So like if you dropped a die on another die and it kind of like bounced off of it a couple of times, that pair can only get one bit.
Yeah.
What's that? He got a horned beetle.
Performs a heavy attack at 3 stacks. So
no,
I don't think he's gonna live long enough for that.
No. Oh, we can get more claws.
Let's see. I didn't even want to bounce those ones. I didn't even want to bounce that one. I don't know if I want to spend.
How much does it cost to?
2.
It will cost us 2 to gain
to save 2 damage essentially.
Yeah.
Because it was. You don't keep the armor, and it was only preventing 2 damage. Okay, but now we can just kind of...
We have successfully rolled that die every time so far, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And you might as well armor up.
And then he
bleeds to death.
Alright. Spread shot. Backstab. Deals 5 damage per dice bounce. Applies to exposed if under stealth.
Ugh.
And then calm down, which is 5 shield per bounce.
5 shield per bounce, and it's +2 energy instead of costing energy.
You know, I don't hate that.
That could be really good.
And then what I think I do is, since we have one die that wants to get bounced more.
Yep.
Which is this one?
Nope. It's the one with
is it the infinite die?
It's also the bouncy die.
Okay.
So you want that one to be the one that has the multi-bounce anyway?
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I like that.
Just kind of do that, and then we wrap that up, and then this die... We can get some more stuff on it. Okay. Alright.
All right, now we go to the event.
A trail of blood leads you to a small clearing. Swarms of flies feast upon the severed head of a horse.
Ah,
Nearby the lifeless body of a man lies broken in a splintered cart. The attack must have been vicious, as the rest of the horse is nowhere to be found. Bury the deceased, camouflage yourself with the remains, camp for the night, or track the attacker.
dang.
I feel like burying the deceased is like I'll get debuffed now for a long-term benefit.
Yeah.
Camouflage seems like the opposite. I'll get like a short-term benefit, but like long-term badness, and then I don't know about the other two.
Camp for the night sounds like the worst option.
Yeah.
And then you bury the deceased.
Righteous Fury overcomes you. You gain 10 sacrifice at the start of next combat.
Okay.
Sure. Oh, we can get more defense per die bounce. Gain 15 resolve when wounded once per combat.
Interesting.
And then remove.
But I'd rather not get wounded.
Yeah. Removes one random debuff stack on flip, which we do have the one-time infinite flipper. But we can just get another one of these. So
Yeah. If all of our dice have that same defense on bounce core, then we can just gain a bunch of free defense all the time.
Yeah, the free fence.
Yeah. All right, now let's go find out what that is. Is that a shop?
It looks pretty shoppy.
There's a lot happening here.
Yeah, there's a lot happening here. Got this guy here. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a shop of some variety.
Okay, those are die sides.
Let's see, deals 6 damage and apply 3 blind. Smoke bomb. Deals 3 damage 3 times. Exploit weakness, which you already have. Knockout gas. Apply 4 drowsy per die bounce.
Ooh.
Okay. I mean,
that could be really good.
We do have a real bouncy die.
Mm-hmm. And it only costs 1 to play, too, which is...
You know what? Let's grab it. But I don't want to go too crazy, because it looks like there's a bunch of other people here. Apply 3 confusion to enemies that attack you. Gain 1 stealth. Consume stealth attacks and deal 8 damage per stack. Gain 2 stealth and flip the die to the right. Deal 2 damage and recover 2 energy per bleed stack. Oh, that costs so much,
expensive.
But could you imagine?
Yeah, that could have been real good. Okay, can we talk to the people in the... Oh, there's more over there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it scrolls. Okay.
All these guys in the bar. Can we talk to any of them? That bird's not even playing an instrument. He's just squeezing his nose.
He is the instrument. I cannot interact with any of those guys.
Okay. So it's just 2 different shops there.
Okay. But, yeah, I'm happy with my purchase.
Yeah, I think so. Save some coin. Make sure to equip it. Yep. Just take off the basic attack.
Yep.
This die is no longer has basic anything. Versus this die, which is very basic.
Yes. But that middle die is just all about the bounce.
Yes.
Okay. So it looks like there's another big fight there. I think that's where we're gonna call it one way or another, because second round's
doing better.
Getting long in the tooth. Infinite
combo. Which means we don't need the bounce on this.
Yeah. So we'll just kind of. Hey.
Nice. Infinite combo.
And then.
Actually, the fight's just over.
Yeah. Well, that went well.
That's pretty great.
I got another one of the exploit weaknesses.
Yeah.
Let's see. Deal 3 damage 3 times is nice. Deal 5 damage and apply to blind, which damage done is reduced by 25%. We can get another exploit
I
weakness.
think I like the exploit weakness. It's a
Because
low-cost attack.
We can get that on the same die as the other exploit weakness, and theoretically it could flip into itself, and then
That's true.
Another nonsense combo.
Yeah.
Look, we'll just have a die that just has nothing but exploit weaknesses on it, so it's just like, I'm going to roll it, and I know exactly what's going to happen every time.
Infinite combo!
And then, just like that,
Well, now that we have some options, do we want those? Well, now they're kind of stuck, actually.
Yeah.
I
It's like,
You
yeah.
can just pull things off, but... So I said, do you want one die to have all the attacks, one to have all the defense?
Yeah, it's fine for now. I'm not too worried about it.
So you always roll that one first. That's the drowsy.
Yeah, that
Bounce. Drowsy per bounce.
Yeah, so we gotta... Oh!
So you can knock it over.
The science was done.
Okay, that's fine. That's the dodge and flip to the infinite combo.
So, okay. And then I'll block. Oh, that's bleed per bounce. Hey!
Yeah.
Oh, they're all like super bounced up.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're gonna put the bleed on you.
Yes.
And then if I do
does he have a debuff?
He has a debuff.
He does. He does.
So,
Yeah, go for that one. And it flipped to an attack. So we can. I think we use that to kill the front guy. First hit breaks all the resolve. Yeah. Second hit kills him.
Yeah.
Mosquito's not currently doing anything fancy, and then has enough bleed that he's already dead.
He's already dead. He just doesn't know it yet.
Nunny.
Auto roll. Oh, jeez.
Drowsy. Or you can just murder.
I
didn't murder.
Not enough combo points.
Because the two bounces, those cost 3 apiece.
Hold on. What if I don't bounce them?
That'll work.
There we go.
Could have also just hit end turn and he would have bled to death.
Yeah, I know, but
more bleed.
10 damage and 2 bleed per bounce. It's another per bounce.
10 damage and 2 bleed per bounce.
And this is
or
3 bleed
just
per bounce.
But it costs cheaper.
Yeah.
Or another calm down.
And another calm down. A lot. This is we got bounce stuff. I like powerful shot.
The problem with powerful shot is that it is very expensive.
It is.
And in theory, our whole setup, it's going to be 2 bounces. So that's going to cost 6 to play.
You know what? You bring up a good point.
It's not a bad thing, but
you bring up a good point.
I think trading our armors for calm downs is not a bad thing. It's the most boring of the 3. Like, I do like that big angry shot. It's just woof.
I almost want to just keep stacking more crazy bleeds.
Yeah, just cheap bleeds.
Yeah. Our super bounce dies, or even any good space. Not really, because this is just here to set up the infinite for when it goes off.
That said, that infinite itself doesn't need the bounce, so that infinite could go to one of the other dice.
That is true. So here.
Alternatively, by doing it this way, we are more likely to get the bleed. But if we put it on one of the other ones, then we could get bleed on multiple dice at the same time.
It's true.
Which would you rather have? More likely to get some bleed, or potential for more bleed more often, or potential for more bleed but less often?
Oh, this is our other. We kind of want to bounce it die because it's got the eye of.
Yeah.
All right. So then. Then we'll do it this way.
Yeah, I think taking out that armor's fine.
And then I'll put it over here just so.
So we have some.
Something like that.
I like it.
Okay. Pigeon and a new type of bug.
It's like a glow bug.
Actually, this is the infinite. I shouldn't bounce it too
Hey,
much.
you don't need to. Yeah, pop.
Let's see. This one doesn't need to bounce. Also, why is there another new bugman? What the heck?
Because the pigeons seem to call more pigeon.
What the heck? Leave me be, you dang
Ow.
pigeons. Okay. Dang.
Now we could try to knock that top die over. If you hit it hard from the left.
Yeah, but I want to definitely get another bounce on this one too.
Oh, that's true.
So it's kind of like, eh. Dang.
Nice.
Let's get the bleed on you because you're the most.
Yeah. That hit on the middle pigeon
Yeah.
should be enough to kill him. And then it's going to be more expensive, but still worth it to armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. Hit! Oh, I was hoping to bounce it on the other side.
Yeah.
That was actually really unfortunate.
That's fine. And then just play the cheaper armor. And that's enough armor.
I considered re-rolling, but I was like, I don't need to right now. I'm so drowsy. I got the sleepies. Oh, speaking
Speaking of drowsy.
Ah, dang it.
Honestly, is that one worth a reroll?
You know what? Yeah, I don't need to drowsy right now.
Oh, fun bit.
Yeah.
We kept the armor even though we re-rolled all those. So we're getting a little bit of armor with each bounce.
That is a fun bit.
Yeah, and bleed the bee. We almost don't need. Actually, we don't.
Oh, yeah, we don't, because this guy's gonna
armor.
get bled.
It's true.
Not quite.
Infinite. Oh, yeah, because we got the. And we can just kill him.
There we go.
Yes, we're doing good.
We're doing it. Gain 1 armor. Gain additional armor per stack of confusion on the enemy. Flip the die to the top.
Neat, but we don't have any confusion yet.
See, we saw backstab. Rare. Dramatic display. Apply 2 blind to all monsters. Flip the die to the top. Cost 1.
Wow,
That seems pretty good.
does seem pretty good. What was the middle one again?
That was the backstab one, where it's get stealth, then do extra damage.
Oh,
with
yeah,
stealth
yeah.
stuff. Okay.
So we put that up on the backstab die.
On the backstab die?
The first die in our slot there, the top that one.
Oh.
So we move things around so that the red ability, so we put that on there, but then we move it so that space is one of the badgers. Yeah, jagged bolt. That's the one.
Okay.
Right, because that's 7 damage and flip the die randomly if they have a debuff. And our new ability we just got is blind everyone, flip the die to the top, which that should theoretically be the top of the die is that space.
Yes, because it's glowing. So. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, now that's guaranteed to hit that. If we roll that side.
All right, we're healing lots of hearts that we've never lost.
Yeah, we're doing good this time.
Okay.
Oh, it's this guy's.
No.
Infinite combo! That's some bleed. So we want... Perfect!
Wait.
Ish.
Wait. Wait.
What?
Wait.
Eh.
Wait. Yeah!
Eh. Dumb.
And just...
And pop! Let's try to get the front guy down faster.
Yeah, and then I'll put the bleed on the back guy.
Yep. And they're both just gaining armor this turn, which is fine by us, I think. That is a lot of armor, though. Good load.
Oh, we got Goose. Hold on, can I just... Oh, well, that'll do.
Oh, that's a fun one. Nice. Nice.
It wasn't quite an infinite combo. I feel lied to. The game was just like, look, you got to stop.
It's like it could have been an infinite combo, so they were just like, nah, you stop it.
We see what you're up to, and we don't like it.
Oh, drowsy. More good bleed. That's not bad.
Go to sleep.
A little bit of damage will get through, but not much.
Yeah, and so he was blinded, so didn't even hurt that bad.
Yep.
Oh, come on. Oh, you know what that means.
Oh, the infinite combo is back.
Yeah, I paid for it.
Yeah.
Also, this guy...
I was about to say, by playing all those, we're going to take...
No.
Oh, no, the bleed's going to kill him. That's right.
Oh, exploit weakness.
Yes. You know where that's going, too.
Oh, we're...
Infinite combo!
We're cooking now.
Hold up. Let us cook.
Oh. It's just... This is so silly.
For the aesthetics, can you just put the third one on the... Well, that works.
I mean... Does it really matter? It's still gonna be...
It doesn't, but...
Like, I can move the bleed to another die.
No.
I mean, this one doesn't need to be bumping into things. I honestly, I really could. No detriment.
That's true. That
I
one
just have to...
Put the bump on the other one.
Yeah, just set this one up.
That way this die is actually doing something cool now.
Yeah. Do I want to still have
something like that? Probably.
Yeah.
Better to be safe.
All right.
Again, in a perfect world, we'll get more of those bounce sheep armors.
Hideous reflection. A terrifying shriek pierces through your ears. Quickly, you hide behind nearby bushes. Upon taking a peek behind your hiding spot, you find a hideous creature screaming and scratching at a water mirror. Sneak past, kill it, drink, or look into the lake. Which one do you like?
I don't think that killing it's a good idea. I think we either drink the water ourselves or we look at the lake and see our own hideous reflection. We'll just drink it up. We'll just be like, the hideous reflection is magic to try to keep us from...
We got 5 poison and 1 gorgonzola. The cheese poisoned the lake.
Yeah. The cheese was too stinky.
Exhausting an ability grants 1 power.
Hey.
We do some of that.
We do that because of our infinite combo!
All defensive abilities add 2 more defense. Or increase resolve regeneration by 1.
Honestly, all of those are good for different reasons. I'd say I think either more regen or exhausting an ability grants
Need more power.
In fact, the die that that has no core is the die that is more likely to infinite combo.
Oh, we'll grab that one then. Which one was it? This one.
Yeah, it's that one.
Well, so there we go.
I say more likely, but I guess they're two of them are now.
All right, and then extra.
We don't necessarily need.
All right, and then the final boss for this video. Oh, he's mad
He's
looking.
a big scary stealth sneak.
Absorption. Gain 1 foolish attack when die face is exhausted, and lose 1 foolish attack when exhausted faces are played. Okay. That's an infinite combo.
Yes, it is.
So now I'm going to bounce into that. That might be an infinite combo. Do I bounce this in case I get the bleed, or do I not bounce it?
I think you do. I think either one. Bounce it off the one on the right because that one has the eye. So just get a free armor. Beautiful.
You love it when a plan comes together. Okay, which also means that this one will automatically get the reroll because we got the bleed going.
That's true.
Which means, because it wasn't going to do that before, so we were excited on that one for no reason up until just then.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Infinite combo. He gains 1 foolish.
Additional 5 damage per stack. Ooh boy. All right. Well, we did what we could. Ooh boy.
Yeah.
And then we got the poison going.
Instead, we also kind of put the hurt locker on him too. Oh man, well, now we can get rid of that foolish stack immediately. Oh, actually, we only have 4 energy.
Ooh.
We did not regen good.
All right, so we're gonna do that.
And we don't have the energy to play it again.
No. Okay. I think we just end our turn, try to regen what we can here.
Yep.
Oh, we have
That's a big attack coming.
Oh, that'll help.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I should have did that extra bounce, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, because we only have 6 energy. 6 resolve.
Let's see, that does 4. Yeah, that's 3. But this is a dodge.
The dodge, yes.
So...
That's the best one to do, I think. Granted, now we don't have enough energy to play anything else. But it's fine. Just dodging that big hit. I think it's very important.
Getting some bleed up on him will be nice. And I think that's all we're gonna do.
Yeah, definitely gonna bleed.
Just get the bleed on him.
How much does the unexhaust cost?
Unexhaust? Oh,
the one.
2?
2 to get that back. I think that one might be worth. I don't know if the swinging is worth.
I ended the turn trying to get stuff back. We're not poisoned anymore. We're a little drowsy.
We're a little drowsy. He's also swinging for a ton of damage again.
All right, that's not infinite.
Correct, because the other side is drowsy or is exhausted.
Okay.
That one still could be.
Yeah, this is what I was hoping for, because we get it on the blind, which means he'll do less damage.
Yes. And that because it's flipped twice, it may infinite combo it.
Yep. Okay.
He's going to hit us for so much. And we're going to lose a heart here. I don't think we can stop it.
Yeah, so is it... I think I just swing while I can here.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
That one costs 2. I'm not convinced about that one.
Well, how much did it cost to refresh the other side? Because again, us having
2 or
resolve
3.
versus no resolve, he's still gonna do 1 damage to us.
Yeah. So, it's fine. The heck with it.
If that
4.
costs 4.
Oh, but it still let us do it. Oh, I think that cost us. Like,
oh, energy next turn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, we can kind of
Potentially get some bleed up.
probably be the only thing that we do.
Yeah. Unless we want to get the exhaust off that one too.
He is very bled.
It's true. Do we want to undo that exhaust?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
We are counting on that bleed to do a lot of work for us.
Yes, we are, and it's working. Man, we have so many exhausted sides. Good lord.
That's not what I needed.
Maybe this will be our once per round reroll. Or once per fight reroll. There you go.
Okay, give me some bleed situations here.
Okay. I mean, we definitely bleed. And once again, he's swinging for way more than we can handle anyway.
Dang.
We don't have enough energy. Dang.
Well, I mean, if we're taking the damage anyway, I'm just gonna do what I can. Okay. Things hurt.
Okay. This attack will kill us.
Yes.
That is 4 separate hits, which is more than enough to kill us. 4 times 14. What the heck?
And then we just die.
And we just die because.
But we did a heart worth of damage, baby. Got him.
We did a heart worth of damage, and if we had been able to survive that, we were going to just start bleeding through him. Something fierce.
Yeah, it's like we got to where we needed to be, but it took us too long to get there. And going into the fight poisoned was.
Yeah, it was not ideal.
Not helpful.
And again, a 4 times 14 hit is just like that's going to do 3 hearts on a good day, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, we also had a very offensive focused deck. If we had a lot more defensive stuff, we could have played it out longer. But through all of the other fights, just being more offensively focused was working out. But for the boss, it's just like, now you need more defense.
Maybe that's the sort of thing where just before you go into that fight, that's when we retool some dice.
Yeah.
But we didn't know for sure. We wouldn't have known.
It was our first time playing.
Oh, look at us getting those 2 of whatever that is.
The Gorgonzolas?
Yeah.
So there you go. This Tamarak Trail. Still just the demo. Let us know what you think in the comments if you like it. If you want to see more of it.
I'm a fan of dice crafting.
Yeah.
I think the aesthetics of this game is pretty cool.
Yeah, I quite like this one. So hopefully you guys did too. And I guess with that, see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.